My shot, hold up. Why you got the headphones on, bro?
Hey, yo, I was just trying to follow the rules. You heard?
Take them off, bro. You good. I'll give you a pass.
Hey, listen, just like on 8 at the Table, you always trying to break rules, bro.
No, I'm just meaning, yo, I hate the dude that drive trucks in the street with the fucking earpiece on. Like, bro, we get it. You have a great job, bro. But you don't got to show us with the earpiece.
Yeah, it's your boy, Sir Rashawn Ali from 8 at the Table. Tonight's conversation, etc., etc. Yeah, we here, Guapo.
Speak up, man.
I'm
Speak up, black man.
I'm speaking into the mic.
Say no more. To my right, what up?
I'm Perla.
Who we have here?
I am Perla, La Perla.
Double water Perla.
Yeah.
Extra wet.
Never thirsty. But it's LAAA.Perla on Instagram. I also have my own podcast. La Perla Podcast is on my bio. Also a bartender and have my own few stories to share. So thank you for having me on the show, Guapo.
I definitely knew when I first met her that she would be good for this. And last but not least, we have Teresa, aka Ice Storm
Beauty.
Ice Storm Beauty on Instagram.
Ice Storm Beauty. I'm a spiritual advisor. I'm a psychic, and I also have an EP book out called Healing After a Breakup. So you could go in my bio and click on that too.
So you a psychic?
You Haitian? No,
that's racist.
Right? You Haitian?
You Haitian, baby girl? Damn. Was Cleo Haitian?
Hey, yo,
she was Jamaican.
So being a psychic, like, do you understand niggas better because you know what they're gonna do already, or does it not work with niggas?
It works.
It works.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to control the situation. I need for you to be yourself.
But you can't see it like for it coming, like see it coming before it comes. Like, yeah, he's a fuck nigga.
Yeah, plenty of times with you too.
We got a history. Don't talk crazy because our history ain't that bad. You feel me? We gotta man, watch your mouth, Teresa. So, you know.
It got just spicy a little bit.
It got a little spicy, but we're going to keep it cool. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been doing this. It feels good to be back and a lot of topics.
Yes, it's been a while. So it's a lot of topics that's going on the internet and social media. So a whole lot. So how do you feel about Puff Daddy's situation?
Puff Daddy's situation.
Or Diddy, right? I'm saying Puff Daddy like now.
Call that boy Brother Love. He told you to call him Brother Love. We're going to respect that man and call him Brother Love.
So how you feel about it? Like everything that's going on?
I know the perfect answer for me to say is I denounce Puff Daddy and I don't support him anymore. Right? That's what I'm supposed to say, right?
Yeah, but the fact you're calling him Brother Love just makes it clear what side you're on.
Listen.
Right.
One thing I do want to say is this about the situation with Puff Daddy and Cassie. Yeah, let's get to it immediately. I don't feel bad for Cassie, bruh. I don't feel bad for Cassie.
Explain, go ahead.
Now, first of all, I want to say to all my women followers, to my mom, I'm so sorry. I love you, baby girl. Okay, Cassie, her getting hit by the elevator, being 125 pounds by a man, wrong. Mm-hmm. Her getting hit, period, by Puffy, wrong. Now that we established I don't want her to get hit, let's get to why I don't feel bad for Cassie. Now, for all of you that don't know her story, Cassie came here with a suitcase and a dream. She came to New York City, wanted to be a superstar. Now, as we all know, Cassie isn't the best singer.
Artist.
You know, she sings songs that I can sing. Even
it's a beauty.
Mm-hmm. I love her music. She came here with a dream, and God blessed her with a dream. But as you know, every dream comes with some work. She met Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy signed her. She was in love. They dated for how many years?
10.
Oh, 10 years? Mm-hmm. 10 years. Woo! That's a long time. In those 10 years, in the recent events, we have learned about their relationship. Things they were doing, things that she was okay with, that went on for 3,650 days, which is a long time. Okay, now, if you read the reports and read some of the transcripts, you know, people want to make it like Cassie was this huge victim. Poor Cassie. Cassie signed up for that. The minute Cassie realized that Puffy wanted to bring other men in the bedroom, other girls in the bedroom, They both use coke, mescaline, Molly, ecstasy. They put cocaine with their weed. That's damn near crack. For 10 years, they indulged in a filthy $1 billion sex life. That's right, ladies. Y'all date billionaires and millionaires, it's going to be some freaky stuff going on in the bedroom. You know why? When a man get that powerful and that rich, his sexual drive becomes boring. A regular threesome ain't enough for him. He want to add other stuff into it, and it gets worse and worse and worse. I give her that. But Cassie had the option to leave. Oh, I heard you. She couldn't leave. She was trapped. Nobody's trapped. Some of the hardest men in the world go to jail. Big Meech went to jail. Al Capone went to jail. An ex-president went to jail. Know what that means? No one is above the law. So she was a part of that lifestyle. She enjoyed it. The threesomes, the different men, the orgies. For 10 years, she's a part of that. At any given time, if she felt abused or is again too much for me, leave. Call the police. Who have you ever known to beat the cops? Dahmer, all the murderers, Ted Bundy, the most dangerous men in the world go to jail for breaking the law. And Puff's no different. So my thing is this. When Puffy was going to Kim Porter's house, beating her ass in front of Cassie, and insulting Kim Porter. Allegedly. Beating her ass in front of Cassie, abusing her verbally. Cassie was right there, egging them on. This is on paper in the transcripts. She was right there with Puffy while he abused Kim, laughing at her, calling her ugly, making jokes. Cassie is not the angel we portray her to be. Cassie had a choice. She wanted to be a star. She wanted a rich life. And Puffy gave it to her. And she took what came along with it and enjoyed it. Now, when it ended, she didn't call the cops. No book got written. Nothing. She was cool. But see, being broke will make you realize, like, you know what? I did all that shit for him, and I ain't got nothing. She never, ever pressed charges. She wanted cash. So in my opinion, Cassie isn't a victim of abuse. Her desires to be famous and rich caused her to accept things that a sober version of her, a more healed version of her, didn't accept. Ladies, I want y'all opinion.
Ain't no way in hell. Let me tell you something. Excuse me. When you come here, like you said, with a suitcase and a dream, with nothing, with no name to yourself, you come into a person with power in the industry who's made countless stars. Who are you to oppose that person? It's easy for you to say, at any point you can leave. But according to the accounts of thousands of women, which I'm included, that have been part of domestic violence relationships, when you're in that trauma state, when you're in that bubble with that person that you think loves you and you love them, it's very hard as a man to understand a woman's thinking in feeling trapped. I know that sounds like a gimmick to you. I know that sounds like a getaway word, like
don't
people
assume,
use.
don't assume.
You know, I'm making the assumptions from what you're saying right now, from what you're expressing, because you're saying that she is very much so a victim. Could she have put a stop to it sooner? Yes, but we don't know the trauma that she endured. We don't know what power he had over her. You don't know the NDA she had to sign, the things she couldn't speak about. You know what I'm saying? The time frame she couldn't speak about it. When she left that relationship, he owned all her masters. She couldn't make money from anything. Any music she recorded, any music that wasn't released, she couldn't make money off of any of that. She finally left that relationship. She got in a healthy relationship. She got married. She had children. She healed herself. She went through a different chapter in her life. A person who aided her in her emotions, who helped her to express it. Something that she probably experienced such traumatic situations with Sean Combs that she kept away. Sometimes you block whole traumatic situations because you're so traumatized by them that you don't even want to speak on it. You actually pretend that they don't exist. Okay? There's women that's getting beat up for years and they will they will erase it from their memory because it was that bad. So when you meet someone that opens you up, that lets you be yourself, that puts you in your soft woman era, now you feel more free to express yourself and to say, hey, listen, this gotta be out there. Yes, it's 20 years later. Okay, but I have to say my truth. And she's trying to keep it private. Okay, her and her lawyers, they try to keep it private. he wasn't going that route because he was so denial of the demon, of the monster that he was, that he was really, I think he made himself believe that he was the victim and he didn't inflict any harm. When he inflicted so much harm on so many artists, on so many people, not only her. And it's like, he wanted to be immune. So he wanted to act like, no, allegedly, no, I didn't do those things. It was only until after the video comes out of him beating her ass in the hallway where he wants to now make an apology, fake ass apology video talking about, oh, I feel terrible.
We all got an uncle in our family that hit our aunt.
Don't do that.
We all, listen.
Please.
I'm not saying, first, good points were made. But here's my point though. It don't take 10 years to realize it's time to go. It don't. When a girl tells me, oh, my husband, for 10 years, he abused me. 10 years? You was getting knocked in your head for 10 years and stayed. At what point do you not become a victim and become stupid? Because can't nobody abuse me for 10 years and at some point, I don't want to get out of it.
Are you a woman?
Have you ever been
Are you a
abused?
woman? In a domestic violence relationship where the man has
One at a time.
Oh my God.
First of all, let's not act like men are not out here getting abused.
Yes.
Don't be that girl.
Yes.
There's men out here right now that get slapped around. They took it.
Don't be an all lives matter person.
Being abused. Let's be serious though.
Which is true.
Look, now you see how the vibe changed when I mentioned men getting abused?
No.
Men get abused too.
Yes.
Don't be an all lives
matter.
Okay.
That's why I said, have you ever been abused?
I had never been physically abused by a woman. But I'll tell you one thing. It don't take me 10 years to wake up.
But you was never a victim, so you cannot speak on that.
After the 100th
Correct.
orgy.
Wasn't a victim.
Though, after the 100th gangbang orgy that was fueled by coke, crack, and meth, call the cops. What is wrong with you? And don't say,
So you don't think he be paying them cops? You don't think he had
a lot of power and control.
A lot of power. Baby girl, look at him right now, baby girl.
Yeah, you know why? Let me tell you why. Because it's a spiritual war. That's why. You can't keep on doing toxic shit and not get in trouble. It has to be a balance. It's way deeper than what we are talking about, okay? It's not because he's on camera. It's behind the scenes shit that we don't even know about that is going down.
Exactly.
With the...
You don't know the threats that people have gone through.
Exactly.
I had to get
Sean.
As a man, it's so easy for you to say, oh, you can leave.
Yeah.
And you don't know the amount of threats that female has gone through. You don't know the amount of mental illness that man has put in her head. Everything that he's told her, oh, I could kill you, anything. There's a certain amount of threats that you have no idea.
Who have you ever known in this world to beat the police?
Okay, we understand.
A lot of people, actually.
No,
O.J. Simpson.
I don't mean drug dealers. I mean black people.
How many blacks?
O.J. Simpson.
How many black people?
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. didn't kill no people. See,
I was just about to ask you that. I was just about to say something about that.
This is what I mean. This is how you know when people haven't really watched the thing,
trial?
the trial.
No, wait, not even watch. Read it.
Read it with 100%, because that's my thing. That's what I love knowing. And people don't even know. Just 4 or 5 years ago, the person who actually, the serial killer that actually killed them, has got caught.
Yes.
So people don't even know that. That didn't make the news. You know why? Because
serial killer lived.
They want everybody to think that black men are the face of what? Domestic violence, of murder, of drug dealing or taking drugs, etc.
And in reality, white men kill more women every year than black men.
Listen. No, race. Wait. No, wait. In America, I'm sorry. I don't know what world that you live in. But in America, everything is about race. We didn't make it that way. Someone made it that way. And we just, and so to say that race is not a part of the variable, it's you trying to say that you live in blindly. So, and not only that, it's easy for someone to say that when they're not a fully, completely black or a former slave of America, to say it's not about race. We know we've been living with it for 400 plus years. So going back to the listening, you made some valid points, sis. You definitely made some valid points about the Cassie situation. And then you brought up domestic violence, and he made a good point about, you see the energy change. Most domestic violence is reciprocal. That's first of all. And then 70% of the non-reciprocal domestic violence that's called 70% is initiated by women. Let's just make that perfectly clear.
And y'all look crazy.
Listen, but
you hit
listen.
niggas.
Now, let's be clear here. No one is here saying that Diddy was right.
Nobody.
Putting his hands on that woman. You don't do that. What I think Guapo was trying to say is that she been in a relationship for 10 years, and by definition, it was reciprocal. Talking about the sex orgies, et cetera, and the threesomes or whatever the things she watched, allegedly, him beating on Kim Porter, and she stayed with that man. And you saying no one's trying to say that, you know, we not women to say what's keeping you in that relationship after you being abusive, after she being abused by a man. But at the same time, 10 years is by definition reciprocal.
Can I say one thing to you?
Go ahead.
Can I say one thing to you?
Go ahead.
Traditionally, in a man-woman relationship, the power structure there, the man overpowers the woman. Physically, usually economically, usually, you know, his assets, it overpower. Not always, but 70% of the time, the man overpowers a woman in a relationship. So in a sense, even if we don't speak it, we feel powerless. Okay? So we have to, and even that's the traditional role. You follow women, with men lead. You know what I'm saying? Men provide, men lead. So when a provider, a leader in this relationship is abusing me, and it's not only physical abuse. Abuse comes in many faces. It's not only physical. Sometimes what you say to somebody and how you treat someone without even touching them could cause more damage to them mentally and internally than you even smacking them or punching them.
Yep.
And sister, and you know what? You made a valid point, and I agree with that. But now let's go here. Do you know that if we just look at the nature, when you look at child psychology, right? A boy, when he gets mad in school, he normally turns into fighting. When a girl gets mad at school, she normally she's more mentally abusive. And why? Because y'all, like you just said, naturally boys are physical and girls have to use their mental. They know that they're not as strong as the boy. So you have this uncontrollable, the boy not being checked. Don't put your hands on anybody just because you're mad. The girl is not being checked. Stop. You watch how you use your mouth when you get mad. So now when they become adults and this is not being checked and it's uncontrollably, you have the woman knowing that she can't beat the man. She could use her words to cut him. So she's mentally abusive. And then now he can't outthink the woman. So he becomes physically
Now, I don't want to
Yeah,
give
I
Puffy,
agree.
I don't want to give Puffy a way out. I don't. Well, Brother Love, right? That's his name. You said. I mean,
That's how
No,
no,
not
Okay.
to me.
And listen, look. I'm gonna say this, right? Tell my female fans or whatever, and my followers, whatever. No one is condoning Puffy's behavior.
No.
This topic is on. Said Cassie should have stayed for 10 freaking years dealing with this. If I'm dealing with any one of y'all, I don't care what I'm buying you, what I'm doing. Can I force you to have sex with strangers every day?
I can't.
Could a man? Could you imagine a man making you do weird men, weird favors,
playing with himself, watching you have sex
with his
other men?
friends, his family, everybody watching you? At what point does that last for any of y'all?
I'm not validating her staying.
I asked the question though. Could somebody?
It's part of the answer.
Could someone have you for 10 years doing that?
I don't deal in hypotheticals. That's one. Secondly, I don't deal in hypotheticals. I
All
would
right,
have
ma,
to be
I
going
can
through
answer
that
you. I can
situation.
answer you.
However, but let me answer your question.
Okay.
Because you say it's so easy, just leave, just leave, just leave. You keep on, being repetitive.
I
with
believe
just
that,
leave.
yes,
Excuse
yes.
me, because I let you speak. You keep on being repetitive with the just leave.
Yes.
What mental manipulation? Although you don't believe that it's possible, it's a very powerful thing. If you work on a little girl that you groom from her coming in the industry as a teen, and you groom her into thinking that this is okay, this is okay, this is okay, this is what you're supposed to do for me, so you can stay on, so you can stay relevant, so you can stay making money, so you can stay a millionaire, this is what you're supposed to do. As a little girl, you're mentally grooming me and manipulating me to think that this behavior is okay. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying she should have stood 10 years. I'm not saying that.
Okay, how about this though? How about the reports? How about the reports of her going to Kim Porter's house?
Allegedly.
Okay, this is all alleged. This is
No,
all alleged.
the alleged,
This
yeah.
all is alleged.
According to her, she said that she did do that. But the reason why I said the allegedly part was the physical aspect that he put his hands on Kim,
Right.
Kim Porter.
So hype about that.
Yeah.
How I feel about that she was under mental manipulation. Does it make it okay? No. But she was a little girl. She was a little girl that was groomed by a grown man, her senior, who was already successful in the music industry, who was very respected.
You act like Cassie wasn't a goddamn retard.
But guess what?
Cassie
was a little girl.
One at a time. Cassie wasn't. See, now we're giving Cassie let me talk. You're next. Now we're giving Cassie too much leeway with this. Okay,
He had too much leeway.
Cassie
he had too much power.
was with Puff Daddy. This is not just me saying this. This is people in her family that have came out, bodyguards, that Cassie would go to Kim Porter's house and abuse Kim together. Call her names. She would entice him while he was beating her ass. He would entice Diddy and she would enjoy it. Like, look at you. Okay? So Cassie isn't an angel. She was raised knowing that's hot, don't touch it, right from wrong. She isn't a retard. Left out, I see this girl that was 13. No, she was an adult. Okay, she knew what her dreams was, came to the city, had a plan and got signed. Shit, she's smart. Came here and got signed ASAP. She ain't stupid. So we sitting here trying to give her this pass of being, and probably she's not all the way wrong. Okay, but let's not give her a pass for being a part of the abuse to Kim.
It's not a
when
pass.
When she seen how Diddy was abusing Kim, why did she say, "Damn, that's his kid's mother"? So imagine what I'm gonna get. Like, where's her common sense at?
In that moment, she's not having that mentality. She's not having that mentality because she's been manipulated.
But y'all keep going back to that. But y'all also have to go to it's the money. It's the money thing. This is why she stayed. Is because of the money.
Security.
Should I go back to being? I don't know if she was
so
or anything like that.
Somewhere.
Okay.
Let her cook.
So it's not ego. Okay. If you operate from your ego or you operate from your heart, she went after that bag.
So
yes, it is.
She sold her soul to the devil, basically.
I was about to say.
For what she wanted.
And now
so not everything is glitter and gold.
So now that we established.
So she agreed. I believe that she agreed to, I'm going to do this and we could do this together. Yes.
To appease him.
Nelly.
Right. To appease him.
So that's why I'm going right back to it always have to be a balance. That's how she balanced her life out.
But now,
she went
so is she a victim? So what you just said just now, right? If I'm hearing you clear, all right, that right or wrong, that Cassie took the abuse because of money, basically, right?
Right.
So Cassie had a conscious decision to leave.
I think it's a mix.
It's a mix of both. It's a mix of both.
Yes,
so Cassie could have definitely left and said, "You know what? Fuck the money. I'm out of here."
She could have if she wanted to.
She stayed.
She stayed.
Nelly.
And that's part of the mental abuse. It's a balance of both.
But listen, but this is the point.
Stop saying mental abuse.
I was about to say, well, you got.
Hold
on, wait. You know, sis, that was the point that I wanted to say, which is the reason why. Only thing Guapo was saying, let's hold accountability on both parts.
Right.
See, we have it's easy for us to hold men accountable, which men, we supposed to be leaders, so we take the bulk of the accountability.
So both parties.
But the point is, when you are in the entertainment business, on the outside, before you get in here, if I ask you about the entertainment business, you already know. Sex life, drugs, the whole 9 yards. Before you even get in there. So when you say, I want to be a part of this industry, you're saying any deal that you make with the devil, you already sacrificing your moral.
And I respect you for saying that.
So I'm about to say, so that means you have that person who engaged in that. It wasn't just manipulation, just manipulation. That's a variable.
She chose.
But it's part of it.
But this is
part of it.
It's part of it, which is why we say it's a part of it's a multi-variables of things that occur. But the initial was, I'm sacrificing
my soul,
my moral compass, because I know what I'm getting myself into. Because we all know we're not with Diddy and all of them. We know what you already know the stories. And the reason why I hate this, the main reason why I hate this topic a little bit is because how Diddy has overshadowed the rapist up at Nickelodeon. Who was actually raping young children. And that now we talk about Cassidy and Diddy to overshadow somebody who actually been raping children the whole entire time. And look, the anger is
That's
all
why I
on black
agree.
men.
And
all
by
day
the way,
long. But we
Harvey
don't have that
Weinstein-
same
And
energy
to
for the
agree with
enemy.
you.
By the way, it's okay.
It's-
Which is hold on, wait,
it's
goes
to
back.
add to.
Hold on, which is why I go. You said don't look at a race thing. Everything is still a race thing.
And
This is why I was going to add to that. That's why when you mentioned that, yes, race does play a part, a huge part in how people in politics and news media outlets go about. Even Jeffrey Epstein, the list never came out. They're not held. It's true. White people are not held as accountable as people of color. I have to agree with you. And to play into what you're saying is true. That doesn't get enough airtime. While Diddy has had months of grilling. It's not fair as far as race goes. But like I said, it is still a balance. I can't be a woman living a woman experience and say, oh no, she's not a victim. She knew what she was. No, yes, she knew what she was doing, but also she got in too deep. And after she was way over her head, it's already like she's already in it. And she's also being controlled by him, his money, his resources, his reach, his influence. So it's like, you're scared. She was scared.
I want to add
I've
this
lived
too.
that experience, I've lived that domestic violence experience. And it wasn't with a celebrity and it wasn't with Puff Daddy. But I still felt scared to leave. So I understand. Me coming from a personal experience, I understand what it feels to feel that way. You're never going to understand it because you're never going to go through it. And I'm not saying that men don't get abused. Yes, they do. A lot. And I feel like men's health should be taken account of. And we just passed Men's Health Month. And I feel like we should, and I disagree, before we started recording this episode, you said that men should shut up and not share their emotions. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I feel like men should.
Let's stay on topic though.
Do that.
So no, Harvey Weinstein, by the way, got acquitted.
Mm-hmm. And while
Let me talk.
Why did
Harvey Weinstein got acquitted?
That's right.
Now my thing is this right here, right? We both heard from this great table of women some mixed emotions, but the one that I really heard that I respected the most was when you said she had a choice. She chose money. Now let's stop using the word mentally abused. No. When you have an option to go deal with a billionaire, have a couple of orgies, do some coke, I guess, stay relevant, stay on the red carpet, you're mentally stable and you're very alert to your fucking life. Okay? I'm not going to play on the game that Diddy abused her mind and erased her common sense. She forgot right from wrong.
But-
No. Let me finish. I'm talking. She had the ability to go, I got me a lick. This billionaire nigga, I got him. She got what she wanted. The life, the bags, the stardom, the deal. She really came here and she bossed up in like 2 months. She made her dream. But see, I don't feel bad for nobody that signed with the devil. If a dude tell me, hey, yo, I wipe his hoe from the spot I bag, yo, she a little demon, but I love her. When he get robbed, when he get burnt, I ain't gonna say, oh, she mentally abused him. No, nigga, you chose the devil. That good pussy, that good sex, that nice body, you chose that girl knowing her soul wasn't pure. When she seen Diddy abuse Kim, the mother of his children, her mind was so mentally abused and erased.
Allegedly.
She didn't say, damn, that's his kid's mother and she's beautiful. Why is he calling her these names and making me help him? Like at some point, let's, like you said, give her a little bit of accountability. Mm-hmm. Okay, Diddy, I agree with my passionate co-host. Diddy definitely groomed that girl. He did.
Yes.
I'll give you that. But Cassie has common sense. She is not no retarded girl. Came from a good home. Very smart woman. How? Because unlike us five, her dreams of her goals, she achieved them. She's on BET, MTV. Remember, a dummy can't achieve no goals without having common sense. So my thing is with y'all is, Diddy did groom her. He's the devil. He's a horrible person. But let's give her 25% of that. Because you could have easily called your father, your uncle, your baby, please come get me. Diddy is a monster, but let's say about a monster. He put Wale over a roof, allegedly. He set a car on fire. I know real monsters. I'm from the hood for real. Diddy isn't a monster.
To me.
You feel me? Diddy is a dude that, he's a horny billionaire that had a young girl that he abused. Power. So, y'all not wrong.
So there you go.
I give her 25% of that. Let's not give it all to Diddy. And Diddy is a bad person as far as record deals. His karma. Remember, karma will always come and get you. Mm-hmm. No one that ever saw him got rich. Craig Mack, G-Dep, Biggie, Total,
Except for
Mace.
Mace.
Diddy has been living the life of not having no karma for a long time.
Right.
And sometimes when karma pays up, it might be only a penny. Let's say I steal a water out of a store. My karma might be $1. I might lose $1. It could be my life. And karma has no limit on what it's going to be. I think Diddy is a karma victim that we're seeing play out. Like, damn, all that bad he did, he finally getting it back to him.
Right. So that's why I said it's a spiritual war.
And
it is.
It has to catch up
but
to you.
But when you're black in a spiritual war, it's harder. Because every other person that abused people and the kids, Harvey Weinstein, they chilling.
They
yes,
chilling.
but they in their own. You see how we watch our social media is a difference. We don't know what they're doing on white Twitter.
But the thing about it is this. I'm gonna show you. No, we do it now. If you go on your phone right now,
I'm not on white Twitter.
No, I'm about to tell you. If you go on your phone right now, type in Diddy, it's over 2 million posts about Diddy. About this situation.
Right.
If you put Harvey Weinstein, it's less than 1,000.
Can I ask you a question?
Listen, let me say this. I'm talking about in the hashtag post. And if you put what's the other Snyder? If you put him in, it's 35,000.
Can I say something?
So, we don't have to be in white Twitter to just see the how many posts is being posted all through Instagram in general.
But Teresa,
but that alone. But I was just about to say, unless we have to be fair. The only thing I disagree with Guapo is, and I agree with the 25 to 75.
25
but bad, bro. They are all victims.
Right.
Even Diddy is a victim. When he entered it, he didn't make that world. That I know we say he has the power. He didn't create that.
No, I agree.
He came into that, and then he just went along with the plan, and he became powerful in that.
Because that's what he wanted to.
Because that's what when Diddy got to the game, he paid his dues too.
Yeah, no, I'm about to get that booty up.
I'm sure he got abused too.
Which is why they call him gay all the time.
But watch this though. But watch this though. Now this is one. Now look, I'm a conspiracy dude. Nigga, we gonna be done when I say we done, my nigga. Bill Cosby, right? Remember Bill Cosby was gonna buy CBS?
Yes.
And right after that, what happened? He got
because they wanted his oil where his house is.
Under his house, he had oil. All right. Another one. Michael Jackson, when he bought the catalog for the Beatles, he didn't want to sell.
Right.
What happened to that? Kids came out of nowhere. Diddy was suing DeLeon.
Yeah.
For not including him in certain things, and he wanted ownership.
They owed him money.
And right after that, it seems like Cassie came forward. Now, if you ask me, Cassie got a phone call.
Got to take him down.
Right. Take him down.
I have to agree with you.
Right? And that's why I don't respect her pain, because I could tell when a woman's in pain. I'm a guy. We deal with pain. Not in a, that ain't nothing to brag about, because like Diddy, karma's coming from me too.
That's right. That's right.
But I ain't going to jail.
Look, he pointing at his.
I'm gonna get my karma too. I try. God, I love you. I'm not perfect. Neither are none of y'all.
Exactly. That's right. Yes.
But I do feel is this. Her pain don't seem genuine. It sent money. It gave me money vibes. And look, I'm cool with that. But don't play victim.
To agree with you.
And to her point, and you next, I got you. Cassie never really played victim, really.
She didn't try to.
She didn't try to play victim. You know why?
It was the fans.
Because her heart don't feel like that. When a girl gets raped, or men have to always come in there all the time, and different men and different celebrities being shared, that pain should be visible. It should be like, damn, Cassie, like, I feel her pain. I never heard her sound sad. I never seen her cry. I never seen nothing. Cassie, in my opinion, did this for the bag. And you know what? After hearing what she did, the money is kind of overdue. She definitely earned that damn money. But I don't feel like we should be sitting here giving Diddy 100% of that. Give Cassie 25. I'll break even.
I believe they both are victims.
I don't deserve. I don't think that. I don't even know anything.
You amended your thoughts because I think you were trying to like not have her, be the person who got abused, and you're admitting that yes, she did get abused. Give her 25. I agree with you. Another thing that I agree with was before that topic, you said that when things are not going right in the 1% white America, the people that really run the world, that 1% of the world, the white billionaires that run the world, the heads of corporations, the heads of CVS and the pharmaceutical companies, when something's not going right for them in their world, they do take people down.
Yes.
They take people down. They're like, okay, we gave you all of this. we could take it away. So I agree that that's what happens in the world.
Yeah.
You know,
I
so
think that
The
Diddy
number one
forgot-
thing, but you
Diddy
know
forgot he
what
was
we
black.
lost?
Hold on, Rashawn. Diddy forgot he was black. When you come
course.
remember, when you be in that kind of game, you have to do a lot of favors, cutthroats.
Yep.
They bring you in. To be a black billionaire, you must have the right friends. They let you become a billionaire.
Mhm.
You feel me? Because a lot of that money is loans and credit and assets. It's a club. And I felt like when Diddy sued that company,
They're like, oh,
they said, "Hold, bro, we done brought you into this, and you want to take it from us?"
now we're gonna expose you.
CBS, Bill Cosby, you gonna buy CBS and make it a black channel about black people?
Now we're gonna expose
Going
you.
to jail.
Right. So
Michael Jackson, hold up.
You want to own
You don't
all
want
of
to sell
those
the Beatles?
publishing? Yeah.
You want to own that catalog and not sell it?
50%.
And then you gonna buy Sony?
50% of it.
Exposed.
Get that. Prince. Prince. Look. And Prince.
It's true.
Own his own
Look at
masters.
Prince.
Own his
Own his own masters. He was gonna also buy Sony. He died in the elevator off pills. I'm just saying, man. A lot
So
of
do
these-
you think
Can
Can
we
we
add,
bro?
but can we add to this?
The only black man that we ever saved was Jordan. Because Jordan had a gambling problem and they killed his dad for that. Allegedly, his dad died for that. And the NBA said, "You know what, Jordan? Stop playing
So
for a year. Go away and let us cool down and come back." We saved one Negro, Michael Jordan.
Can we add to that though?
Jordan.
You know what we lost though? You know,
Wrap it up with you.
first of all, Diddy now, you know, he don't own Revolt no more.
Mm-hmm.
It's majority of white people. Now it's majority white.
Not
Revolt,
exposed to a black owner though.
yeah, it's
That's
it's
false.
multiple owners. It's employees. But the majority of the owners, I gotta go look at it, is white.
Mhm.
Now, what Diddy was doing is doing a Black Independence a conference every year in Atlanta, right? And every year, and they was making it bigger and bigger every single year. We lost that. You go on your TV right now and go on Revolt. You know they don't have the same thing no more. You see their presence on Instagram, but the presence on the actual television is no longer. We used to get the black news. We lost that.
Yeah.
So a lot of things now is that's what we lost. And then we again, a lot of things, I think black people or people in general, especially us, are so impulsive. The minute that something go down, we start tearing everything
I was
down.
just about to say that.
And
Now we don't stand for that.
and we lose what we not even realizing what we are losing.
Exactly.
White folks, they don't do that.
Listen,
That's what I was getting
never-
to, but y'all cut me
I
off.
never-
Yes, I was getting to that.
I never ever seen Hispanics ever downplay Big Papi, you know, on the rest side.
I was getting to
yeah.
that, yes.
Or downplay A-Rod for being on steroids. I never ever go, "Oh, he on steroids, F him." They still love A-Rod.
Yeah, that's right.
You feel me?
That's
or,
right.
or Jeter. Or Jeter being a ladies' man. He's a straight thot.
So that's
Never
why
ever
it's
gets
in the media
dissed.
so
Because
much.
unfortunately, I'm
Puppies
sorry,
in the
black
media
people
so
tear
much.
each other down.
Yes.
Instead of
I
covering
was
for
just
each
about
other
to say that,
and then
yes.
protecting each other, they
Yeah.
tear each other down. They
So
let you
that's
see
why
the-
he
One
spoke
time.
about.
I never
so
heard
much.
Jews ever go, "Oh, I hate Weinstein."
Yeah.
We as black people, we fear to the shade room culture. And in closing, the shade room culture is that whenever somebody black like mess up, the comments never ever say, "Stay blessed. I hope you get through this." We indulge like he's out of there.
Now
Now
look
he's gone. Yes.
But look what you just said.
In reality, we can't replace. Let me go.
Yeah.
We can't replace Puff Daddy, a black liquor owner, the only black channel that I know about. Maybe
Yeah.
it's more. I mean, I don't count BET, whatever.
That is white owned.
I mean,
BET white owned.
we're losing somebody, and we're happy about it. And guess what?
Or
Lost Bill Cosby. We lost him. Who gonna be next?
But you know, Guapo,
Close
you made
out.
a good point. Closing out, just to end it all.
yeah,
I'm glad you mentioned, which is why we don't take away from the abusive part.
Thank
Black
you.
people tear each other down because of the mental abuse that's been going on with us for 400
So
plus
many
years.
No,
years.
of course.
Yeah.
It's
And we also
ingrained.
see it.
It's
And
ingrained.
that's why
closing-
they all victims.
we also
It's
don't.
part
even-
of your DNA.
and we
for
also
real.
don't know. In
No, it's
closing-
not a part of our DNA, but it is actually
Rashawn,
a slave
Rashawn.
mentality.
Wrap it up,
But
bro.
yes, go ahead.
In closing, the topic was crazy, but it also ended up pretty damn good, actually, though.
Mhm.
Everybody had a good time with it. And I will say this, though. We always speak about how important health is for men's mental. We don't even know if Diddy actually needs help.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now, I know the crimes may make you think, you know what? I don't care if he need help. I don't care. But if he was your father or your uncle, you'll feel different.
That's right.
Because if you go to jail for 20 years or 30 years and he's your mother, your father, or your friend or your brother, it'll hit you different.
That's right.
So don't applaud for men going down so fast, because a lot of us got karma coming too. Mm-hmm. So don't laugh at somebody falling down too quick, because maybe it's your turn next. Stay humble. We out of here. 444 show.